Morning.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. You?
What are you doing?
I'm just filming.
Filming what?
Well, at the moment, you.
Yeah, but you're not actually allowed to film the
Are you
police
sure?
station. Yes,
You sure?
I'm pretty
You're
sure.
not surrounding me?
Actually, no, we're not surrounding.
Am I not filming on public
No,
land?
actually,
Yeah, you are, mate.
I am. So I think you're incorrect, miss. May I get your collar number, please?
Could I ask
May I
you
get your
why
collar
you're-
number,
why
please?
you're
Can you please
filming?
identify yourself, or I'm not going to continue talking
Why
to
are
me.
you
You're a clever
filming?
fella and you also
Can you please
recording.
identify? Yeah, I'm
Right,
recording, mate.
so-
What's the
Yeah,
problem?
you are. There is no problem.
All
You're
right. So,
outside
so why are
the
you
police
approaching me
station.
like that, then, mate?
no,
Can you
no.
identify
I'm
yourself?
actually gonna go in.
We're going into our
Crack on, then, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem where it is, right? Is you're outside.
Right, that's
a
your
police
problem. It's not my
station.
problem.
Yeah, no, but we can make it your problem.
All right, then
because
make it my
you've got-
problem then.
You've got hostile reconnaissance. haven't you?
Okay, hostile reconnaissance. That
Yes,
old chestnut.
exactly.
Yeah. All right then.
I'm
Carry on,
just asking you, is there a reason
miss.
you're
I'm not going to
filming
talk to you
outside?
unless you identify yourself.
You can see.
All right,
You can actually see,
identified
so you
yourself.
can actually
So
see
name,
the
station,
recording.
rank, none of that,
Don't
no?
need to, Don't need to.
Don't
I'm
need to,
giving-
no?
No, I don't actually. I don't
Under
need
what
to put my
legislation's
shoulder,
that?
You tell me, mate,
For
if
what
you're
reason
asking
are
it.
you filming?
I don't know. I might not know. I might
There
not
isn't
know.
any legislation on that. You can see.
No, you can actually not identify your name under a certain legislation, but
We're
that's
not
not.
detaining you for a
Asked you.
search.
No one's
So
talking
then
about
there you
detaining,
go.
mate. Can I get your
There
collar
you
number,
go.
please?
Yeah.
What are you trying to hide? What are you trying to hide? What? Because you don't know the law.
I don't need
Yeah,
to hide from
look,
you, but I
look.
want to
All right,
know
thank you, sir. That's how you do it, yeah?
can see it.
I can't see it. Look, look. Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? 2879, right? Bet.
Right, so it's hostile reconnaissance.
It's not
mate.
hostile reconnaissance,
yeah,
mate.
it is.
It's not
You're
hostile
outside the
reconnaissance,
police
mate. Don't
station,
talk nonsense,
right?
mate.
We can arrest you for terrorism. Act
All
and
right then,
Section,
go on then.
Right?
Go on then.
But I don't want to do
Go on,
that.
do it, mate. It's unlawful, mate. Do it.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing's up, mate. I'm just exercising my right to film in public.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, just a bit of background, yeah? All right. So Terrorism Act 2000, yeah, that was brought in as a response to what? Militia groups, Al-Qaeda, leading up to the 9/11 bombings, yeah? So the timing's a bit convenient. So that act was brought into place to fight terrorism,
So
not
you-
to infringe people's rights filming in public. So if you want to use Terrorist Act Section 43 to search me, crack on, but I would advise you not to, as it would be unlawful and you may be liable, yeah?
Yeah,
And
that's-
could you identify yourself? 1678. But you can do what you want. You're the one with the power. I'm not going to
No,
resist.
The thing is, we've already.
But I don't think it's in your best interest to do it.
So we've already identified ourselves. The only thing we're concerned
Mate,
about.
I'm going to continue filming. You
That's fine.
stop telling me to not
That's
film
fine.
because I'm not
No,
going
that's
to.
fine. You can absolutely.
And she needs to know the laws because she's saying that I can't film and really I
No,
can.
look, that's absolutely fine. You can film. You
Okay.
can film whatever you want to do. This is a
Excellent.
public place.
So you could learn
The
from this guy.
The only thing that we're talking about is we're saying we've shown. You asked for our shoulder number.
I'm not going to identify myself, mate.
Well, I'm clearly showing you my shoulder number.
Okay.
You can
If
clearly
you want to
see my
use the
colleague.
powers to take my
You
details,
can
then I'll give
clearly-
them.
You
But
can clearly see my name.
Okay.
What my colleague is talking about is there is legislation that pertains
Yep,
to
there is.
filming a police station.
No, there
And
isn't.
then there is.
you need to have reasonable grounds of suspicion that I'm about to engage in terrorist activity or I'm planning to.
From the very first seconds, the tone of this encounter shifts from ordinary to quietly explosive. A simple warning quickly transforms into confrontation when the officer confidently states that he is not actually allowed to film. That single claim sets the entire stage. The auditor doesn't hesitate. He challenges it instantly, calmly questioning whether he is on public land. The tension rises not because of shouting, but because of certainty colliding with certainty. When the officer responds with, "We can make it your problem," the language subtly escalates from inquiry to implied authority. Then comes the heavy phrase, hostile reconnaissance. That's when the temperature truly changes. The implication is serious, hinting at terrorism-related suspicion, and it carries legal weight. But instead of backing down, the auditor methodically dismantles the premise. He references the Terrorism Act 2000, specifically Section 43, and explains the requirement for reasonable suspicion. There is no panic in his voice, only calculated clarity. He even warns that misuse of such powers could be unlawful and potentially make the officer liable. In that moment, the power dynamic begins to tilt. The officer's tone softens. The posture changes. The encounter transitions from intimidation to cautious dialogue. What started as a straightforward attempt to restrict filming turns into a legal chess match. The auditor isn't reacting emotionally. He's operating strategically. The officers now realize they are dealing with someone who understands the legislation they're invoking. The real tension here isn't about filming anymore. It's about justification. Every sentence feels like a test of authority versus knowledge. And as the first 3 minutes close, one thing is clear. This is no longer a casual stop. It's a battle of composure, confidence, and legal awareness. And the balance is already shifting.
You engage in
Yeah,
terrorist
but
activity.
what we're talking about is in relation to
So if you want to ascertain that information, then you can crack on. But I don't think you'll find anything.
No.
Do you really think a terrorist would be outside filming a police station in in this public space like that. It may be a more covert operation.
Exactly, that's why we're having to talk to you about it, aren't we?
And when has a police station ever been attacked by terrorists?
So no, but why?
Mate, you changed your tone a bit, mate, haven't you?
No,
You changed your tone a bit. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. You were saying
I
we.
asked you the question. You don't want to turn around and say you can.
This is why I'm doing it, mate. I'm testing you, aren't I?
Yeah.
I know.
And now you do.
I don't really want to give you the time of day to be.
All right then, you jog on then, innit?
Are you having a good day? Anyway.
I'm having an excellent day.
What are you up to today?
This is what I'm up to.
Okay, cool.
Okie dokie.
Okie
It's a bit of a
dokie.
shame. It's a bit of a shame the weather's the way it is.
It is a bit of a shame, yeah.
Overcast.
Is this how you entice me to give it over my details?
We're not giving you anything. We're probably going to go now.
All right, crack on then. All right, crack on.
Right.
Thank you, officer. You've been very polite, very civil. You seem to know a little bit of what you're talking about. I hope you've learned something today.
No, it's not. No.
No. Because this will be on YouTube later.
Cool. Cool. Well, that's
So everyone will see you in a positive light. Her, not so much. You've changed your ways a little bit, so.
I've changed my ways.
Because at first you were talking about arresting me under terrorist legislation.
I was merely
Then I
explaining
educated
to
you,
that
and
you can.
all
You
right,
educated me.
okay,
Thank you
okay.
so much for that. I
You're most
appreciate
welcome.
Yeah, he was
You should, can you recruit me? Look, it says that you're recruiting new people, so maybe I can come in and give a few seminars and that.
Yeah, you have to go through it's quite a long. Literally takes.
Yeah?
a year to go through. Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time.
No problem. Cool. Right. You going?
Stand by.
Oh, here we go. So I'll give him an 8, 6, and 4 based on what I've
There
seen.
is a rate your PC thing you can actually do.
No, I'm not interested in doing that. Who reviews it? Who polices the police?
There's an independent.
Who actually consolidates what you do? Yeah, IPCC, whatever. But who runs that police? So there's no point in doing any of that.
They're independent.
No, they're independent. That's why they're called the IOPC.
Oh, okay. But I don't need to make a complaint about anything really.
No.
If you unlawfully arrest me, then or search me, then I'll try you in a civil court, mate. I'm not making no complaints, innit? We'll just go to court. It's not an issue.
Exactly.
We're not going to be unlawfully arrested.
Exactly.
All right, good. Well,
So that's why we're having a conversation with you. And
I'm just letting you know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not in your best interest to do that. I don't care if you do, because you're not going to find anything anyway. I'm not stupid enough to have drugs or anything like that on me outside a police station, right? So, you know, if I was a terrorist, I definitely wouldn't be out here doing this in a public space.
So,
But I live in this country. I love this country.
lovely.
I'm not going to attack this
do you live
country.
around here locally?
I don't know.
No. So how come you're down in Brixton then?
Just going to hit a few police stations and do this basically.
Oh right, okay.
Is the truth. I've been honest. I've been completely honest the whole time.
Why?
Just to film what? Just to film outside?
Yeah, I'm just trying to catch like tyrants and people trying to abuse the section 43 of the Terrorist Act. So I'm happy that you haven't done that today.
So,
I'm
so
an independent
you're just going
journalist.
around from police station to
Yeah,
police
that's it.
station
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see if you can get yourself arrested.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't want to. I don't want to get arrested. I'm not.
Why?
'Cause I'm not committing a crime technically. I'm
right,
operating within the boundaries of the law.
That, but why?
I've explained why, sir.
I know. But
Really?
It's called auditing. I'll let you. I'll give you my channel name. You can search it up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What's your channel, bud?
By this stage, the confrontation evolves into something more layered and psychologically revealing. The initial sharpness in the officer's tone begins to fade, replaced by a more measured and conversational approach. The second officer steps in, calmer and more diplomatic, attempting to stabilize the situation. But the auditor notices the shift immediately and calls it out. You've changed your tone a bit. That observation lands with precision. It signals awareness, control, and confidence. Instead of escalating, the officers pivot toward civility, perhaps recognizing that forceful tactics are no longer effective. The interaction becomes almost cordial, yet beneath that civility lies strategic recalibration. Then comes a pivotal moment. The auditor announces that the footage will be uploaded to YouTube. Instantly, the dynamic changes again. The encounter is no longer private. It becomes public accountability. Reputation now enters the equation. The auditor even rates the officer's conduct in real time, subtly reversing the power structure. Authority is no longer defined by uniform alone, but by behavior under scrutiny. He calmly explains his purpose: visiting police stations, testing responses, observing whether powers like Section 43 are misused. His tone remains steady, never hostile, but unwavering. The officers listen. There is no arrest, no raised voices, only a quiet acknowledgement that the situation hasn't unfolded as initially anticipated. This middle phase feels like a strategic stalemate. Both sides are aware, both calculating. The tension hasn't disappeared. It has matured. It's no longer about immediate enforcement. It's about perception, procedure, and public optics. And just as the encounter seems to be stabilizing into a controlled resolution, a subtle undercurrent suggests that the final word hasn't yet been spoken.
Until down those details, that's right.
Yeah. So it is Kilo,
Hold on.
Yep.
Omega. No, sorry, 1-0. So Kilo.
Start again.
So Kilo.
Yeah. Are we talking phonetics here, or is it
Phonetics,
actually
yeah, if I
kilo?
can remember them all, yeah.
Yep. All right.
Kilo.
So
You
Kilo.
can talk to me normally. You can say a K.
Alright.
K-O-L-E-E.
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 Yeah, E for Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
B, Bravo, Echo, Romeo, Kilo,
B, Bravo.
Sierra.
So B, E.
Mate, just listen to what I'm saying.
I know you're not doing.
We're trying to.
B, Echo.
So K-O-L-E-E.
So K-O-L-E-E.
Nah, slow down.
K-O-L-E-E. B-E. K-O-L-E-E.
Yeah, R-K-S.
So he's already told us.
R-K-S.
Yeah, that's my channel name. So make sure you check it out. Make sure you subscribe. You're still not going to identify yourself, miss?
So is that on YouTube?
It's on YouTube, yeah. And this will be going on there too.
Hello, sir. You all right? I never got all that down, mate.
So it's K-O-L-E.
K-O-L.
Yeah, got it. D-E-R-K-S.
And is that your YouTube channel?
That's the YouTube channel.
This will be on there, maybe not tonight, but tomorrow. You need to check out the video I posted yesterday. It was about a guy filming outside a police base, a police headquarters, and they've literally used... I'm not going to give you my name.
Actually, we can't ask you.
Alright then. Alright, and I can refuse my name.
Listen, but why are you actually...
The final segment reignites the tension with a noticeable shift in tone and posture, a renewed demand for identification surfaces, and the questioning begins again. This time, the approach feels firmer, less conversational, more procedural. The auditor refuses to repeat explanations, maintaining composure, but standing his ground. That refusal becomes the spark. Then the escalation arrives. Section 35 of the Antisocial Behavior Act is invoked. You are dispersed. It's a decisive declaration, transforming the encounter from discussion to directive. The auditor immediately challenges it, asking what antisocial behavior he has committed, demanding justification. The legal ground appears uncertain, and the atmosphere tightens. Body language changes. Officers reposition. Space closes in. The camera captures subtle encirclement, a visual cue that the encounter is no longer purely verbal. Then comes the critical question. Am I being detained? There's a brief pause, and then confirmation. This is the climax. Not explosive, not chaotic, but heavy with consequence. What began as a filming dispute has now crossed into formal detention. The contrast is striking. Earlier, the officers appeared willing to disengage. Now, authority is being formally asserted. Whether it stems from genuine suspicion or an attempt to regain control, the shift is undeniable. The auditor remains calm, still filming, still questioning. And in those final seconds, the encounter crystallizes into something larger than the routine stop. It becomes a study in power, procedure, and the delicate balance between public accountability and institutional authority. The camera continues to record, and with it, the unfolding reality of that balance under pressure.
Filming for what reason? I just don't
So
like
I'm not doing this again.
Gentlemen's just...
Can you identify yourself, please?
Kennedy.
Excuse me, sir. Can you identify yourself, please?
Huh?
Okay, would you mind identifying yourself, please?
My name's there.
Alright, and your collar number?
Shoulder number's there.
Shoulder
Any
number's there.
particular reason? Is it this close?
Slow down, mate.
He's standing outside taking pictures, trying to get arrested by police.
First thing first, because
Alright, mate, can you keep the social distance, bro?
right,
What are
a
you
van's
doing?
gonna be coming through. Can you move out of the way?
Yeah, I can do that.
Obviously, you're filming. We'll have a nice little chat here.
What,
come
another
up to-
chat?
Right. You've come up to the police station, right?
Yeah.
Any particular reason you're doing that?
Mate, I'm
taking
not
videos of
going. Mate, I'm
police
not going
officers?
through this again.
Okay, why are you here?
I'm not going through this again.
Okay, then go away then.
I'm not going to go away.
Okay, well, under Section 35 of the Antisocial Behaviour Act, you need to leave. You are dispersed.
What
Please leave.
antisocial behaviour have I used?
What antisocial
Am I not in
behaviour?
public? Am I
Well,
not in
you're
public
standing
ground?
here. You're standing
This is
here
public ground,
causing
mate.
harassment of undistressed.
Alright, nick me under Section 35
Right, so
then.
what are you doing
Alright,
here?
nick me under Section
What are you
35
doing
then.
here?
Bro, don't be making threats and that if you're not going to go
making
through
threats,
it.
but what are you doing
Use
here?
that Section 35 power that you've got.
What are you doing here?
I'm filming in public. Look at all this.
Okay, you're filming in public. What are you doing?
Can you stop surrounding me, please?
What are you doing here?
Hold on. What's all this? What's this? Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
You're detained under Section. You're on the case. The reason you are detained.